Yes. Please. Yes, Nizar, and then I'm coming to you. Yes.
Number one, yesterday Human Rights Watch issued a very strong report regarding the abuse of human rights in Bahrain. Does the Secretary General add his voice for the immediate release of those prisoners who were sentenced in military courts rather than in civil ones? And what's the follow-up on the Basuni report?
Well, on the first part of your question, on the military courts versus civilian courts, we're on record already as having welcomed those cases which have been looked at again in a civilian context rather than through these special courts. And that's something that we would wish to see continued. And with regard to the second part of your question, this is obviously an internationally composed commission that looked at what's going on in Bahrain, and there have been calls subsequently, and there from outside, and there have been promises from within the country to take action based on what the report found. And so we're obviously keeping a close eye to see what happens, but we don't have anything further on that.
Did the Secretary General speak to Sheikh, the King of Bahrain, on the implementation? Those people who committed atrocities against the detainees are still in power, according to the Human Rights Report, and many bloggers are still in jail, many medics, many doctors. Did he talk about that? Did he see the follow-up on the report itself, how it's implemented?
Well, again, we've consistently called for the need for the promises made on reforms to be followed through on, and that has not changed. We would still see that is extremely important. That the report that you referred to underscores that need, and so we'll be keeping a close eye on that. Yes, Nizar.
On these attacks against pilgrims, against religious processions yesterday and the day before in Afghanistan, Iraq, and others, there were many edicts issued in Saudi Arabia by clerics, state-paid clerics, considering other sects as non-Muslims, and these have helped into inciting such kind of violence against other sects. Does the Secretary General believe that Saudi Arabia should stop from issuing such edicts and should address these incitements in a proper way?
Well, I think we issued a statement condemning the violence that took place both in Iraq in recent days and in Afghanistan. I don't have anything further to add to that.
How about the edicts which are issued from Saudi Arabia, which is a religious authority there?
As I said, the statements clearly condemn the violence that has taken place, and I don't have anything further to add.
Inciters?
Well, we can go round and round in circles. I'm saying I don't have anything further to add to it, Nizar. Okay? Yes, next question. Yes.
Does the Secretary General believe that there are armed insurgents in Syria and they are provoking the security forces there?
The killing needs to stop from whichever quarter it's coming, but it is incumbent upon the Syrian authorities to allow peaceful protests to take place.